once again for the renegade master. Back 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 once again for the renegade master.
Hello my renegades, and we are back. And what are we back to? Of course, it's Love is Blind Brazil, season 3, episode 10. So it's the finals of the weddings until we get to the reunion, which I think is in July. Somebody could correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm sure it's around about the 3rd of July, I want to say, but I don't necessarily know, but I will be back around that time. So now we move to Karen and Val, who are going to get married, and my prediction for them was it was either or type of situation, or is it straight up no, because I don't know, I just didn't see them two getting married. And as I keep telling you, remember, my predictions always turn out to be shitter than shit, and it was. They completely proved me wrong. That's all I can say. But the build-up was a little bit, it was just nonplussed, the build-up was. And as again, the male host comes in, I don't know what the hell he thought he was wearing, because his suit was fucking horrible. It didn't even meet his ankles. That's what I was saying. It didn't even meet his ankles, and the shoes were even worse. So don't get me started on that. They're talking to Karen, and the hostess is saying that, Karen's very hard to read, and that, have you thought about the fact that he may say no? And she was well confident that, Valmir is not going to say no. He's not going to say no, basically. Whereas on the other side, Valmir was doing his little game that he likes to play, and was kind of saying that, there could be a possibility that he could say no. We all knew that man weren't going to say no, really. Well, actually, tell a lie, I didn't know that man was not going to say no, to be fair. I thought he was going to say no, to be fair, or either one of them was going to say no. All right. So yeah, to tell a lie, yeah, I did. I thought he was going to say no. But yeah, he was playing his little game of what he said he still had a lot to think about. And I'm thinking, no, you don't have a lot to think about, because by the time you get to that point, it's either a yes or no. The thinking about bit has gone out the window. The thinking about was the night before. Now, this day on your wedding, it's a yes or no answer. That's all there is to it. So we move on. Karen walks down the aisle towards Valmir, and both of them just looked staid, to be honest. There was no emotion from either one of them, to be fair. So yeah, they asked them, they both said yes. That's all I can say. They both said yes, and they walked off down the aisle looking very happy with each other. And all I can say was I was bloody shocked by that one. I'm completely shocked by that one, because I really, even though I said either or, I really did not see that one happening, to be fair. Not with the way how Karen was with him, and then sometimes how he was with Karen, because I think Karen got on his nerves a little bit. But I think he's a glutton for punishment, and he kind of wants to try and chip away at that hardened shell that she has on the outside. But as again, we'll see how it goes when we get to the reunion. We'll see how that goes. So then it moves on to Agatha and Hainan. And I will say my prediction for these two was a no. And I thought Hainan was going to say no. And the reason being that I thought he was going to say no is because of all the issues that she caused, like the bare-ass jealousy that she caused as well. It was just off the charts. As I already said, it didn't stop. Even, did it stop up to the wedding day? Yeah, it kind of did stop up to the wedding day, to be fair. And there was no issues when they had the bachelorette and bachelor parties, and when they went to go and join them for the bachelor party. There was no issues there at all. But previously, with all those issues, as again, I don't know how their wedding's going to pan out. I would say that Agatha looked absolutely beautiful in her dress. And again, what is it with the suits? I mean, Hainan wore a white suit, but then wore a white cowl neck t-shirt underneath it with white trainers. I'm just like, why? That was just like you was going for a quick and easy brunch date or something. That's how he was dressed. To me, he didn't seem as though he was dressed to go to a wedding, to be fair. But yeah, he cried. He cried a good one when Agatha came down the aisle towards him. And yes, they said yes. As I said, my predictions are way off. Totally way off. But I'm happy for them, and I hope it works out for them. So then we moved to Danny and Daniel. And of course, my prediction for that one was a no. I don't even know why I bother doing predictions, to be fair. I don't know why I bother doing predictions, because I don't get them right. I never get them bloody right. And because those two said yes too. Do you know what I mean? And then he did the thing as well. He decided to say something before he said his answer. And then it was the longest gap ever before he said yes. And I'm like, did they do that shit on purpose? Do you know what I mean? I mean, the question was asked, and then you go down a year down the line and they're still standing there waiting for the fucking yes. I'm like, say it already, because you know it's coming. You know you're not saying no, so just say it already. And of course, them two said yes, and as they do, walk off into the ether together. So, but I have to give it to Love is Blind Brazil, because 5 couples, all 5 of them got married. So there's not much more to say to that, unless anything different comes out at the reunion. So I am going to be holding fire for the reunion, and I'll be back then in which to speak about the reunion with you all. But also, in the meantime, while I'm waiting for other things to come on, because I like to do my little reactions if I can, or do reactions of you know, the shows that I do like to watch. But I'll ask yous as well, my little renegades, is there anything that you think that I could react to in the meantime? I was kind of thinking about the Love Island one and getting a start on that one and seeing what that's like. But let me know if yous have any ideas, and I will come back to you. But as I always say, this was short and sweet for today, because there wasn't much to say. It was just all about the weddings. And as I always say, please subscribe, hit that notification button, and I'll see you all again soon. Peace out.